Stomp them down and take them down, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1 into the land of Don Rico.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Need this win. Geekfam will try to deny it.
Risky already making early moves right here to be a menace as he always is. Looks like a lot of clearing happening in the jungle though. I think the Rollers have a lot of work happening in the early game, but Loyski very low. Chase down right, and Yao there with the PMI. Will be safe for that. Loyski aggressive in the bottom charge. Seen it before, not the front blast. Not really able to assist with the clearing. It had a lot more sustainability. But again, the Florid though is a whole different story. They're trying to match the Florid at their own game. By Geekfam, sure the Sevilla perspective, going for the tenacity here. Aware that he's going to be dropped on very, very aggressively in the middle of the fight. The Rookie though, the weakest fighter and master assassin, and taking a lot of gangs are going to be thrown by Aura to the side of the moment.
No man's land. He's going to be next to chopping right again, but the backup is here from Blue. Oh, good forward. The first blood isn't there for him. Yes, still very low, but they flee away from the crime scene. Geekfam, they commit the first blood.
Making quick work of the Dragons are on.
The body's back. Oh, this team's very low. He's still going to survive with the healing, and Ray is going to be able to lock him down in place. The second one comes through, and Geekfam, flying start for the Geeks.
Early pressure for meticulous Geekfam. Utilize their leads, knowing that they have the advantage around the bottom side of playing worth their strength. For the others, they're playing their safe. Rushing, hurdle number 1 comes in. Geekfam
I didn't have the momentum to go for it immediately, and look at the clearing for every single lane. Geekfam do definitely have an advantage, and they're always a lot more active making the first move.
The Tunnels welcome, will lock it down. CC immune as well as the real manipulation is there for a boy. He's gonna get the kill towards Gugun. Turtle is next on the menu for Geekfam as the players of Aura, they are fleeing away. It is very hard for them to even lay claim on this Turtle. It is solely in the hands of Geekfam through Ray with the retribution.
We've always said at Aura, they have great neutral objective contests, but only when they have the right setup. Geekfam have them beat completely when it comes to setting up, and now again, Loyski.
You're in the wrong neighborhood. Yowie is gonna be able to flicker away, but the blazing duet is there. Gugun with the taunt will be able to lock them down in place. Ray gets Yowie. Kabuki jumps forward with the Lycan Pound. Not gonna be able to get anyone in that process though. Luke is taunted forward. He wants to run away. Loyski still there, shadowing his teammates with the kill from Ray. Is gonna protect Kabuki. Jumps forward. He is going to be taken down. The Daytona's welcome. Aran is late to rescue his teammate. Yowie, the prolonged brawl will help forward towards Aran. The shutdown is there for Ray, but Luke is next, trying to eat up the Red Dragons, and Yowie not able to save his teammates. Geekfam, 8 kills in 3 minutes.
The Dragons fly right into the traps laid down by the Geeks. In their own jungle, the Geeks have set up a trap, and now it's an 8-1, 3,300 goal lead for what looks to be a composition that wants to play in the mid-game. Aura, they're making too many fights happen.
No sustain, no problem for Geekfam. They know they have the better crowd control, the more spammable AoE damage coming in from the G, coming in from the Ruby. Knowing that Aura, of course, has a strong mid-game, it doesn't mean they have strong early game. They do lack a bit of AoE damage, and when the fights happen like this, everyone's forced to be close to each other. You can see Aura just funneling again and again into the death trap of Geekfam.
Now we finally have a little bit more of that downtime that we did in the last 4 minutes. Full action from both these teams, but I guess for Aura, they finally made the adjustment. They had their winning lanes for the Roger against the Quad as well, but they weren't able to utilize it. Now another shortcut.
Loyski with the shortcut is gonna hitchhike way towards the crime scene. Gugun, he is dead again in the hands of Loyski. Now they are pouncing forward. The Tunnels welcome towards the players of Aura. Yowie lock in place. Silence as well for Yehezkiel. Popped up the Netherlands, but it's not gonna save him. It is going to save him. Kabuki gets Luke. A 1-for-1 trade. Run, hiding in the bush. He is not going to insinuate even more chaos in that turtle area.
The chaos has been utilized by Geeks to perfection. In the enemy jungle, taking everything they can and staying disciplined while they're at it. They're forcing Aura to make a move. If Aura continues to react, they're going to be in trouble.
Jump forward, Aran jumping towards the backline, and it is going to force Red to flee. Loyski still again in the midst of it all. Will be able to push them back. It is now Geekfam looking to abort, but everything. Kabuki now joins
Whoa.
the fight. A boy, he is very low, but it is not enough to become a
Whoa.
face of Kabuki. He is gonna like it bounce towards the backline. A boy is dead. He is deleted, and this might be the turning point for Aura Esports. Baloyski again looking to just disrupt, but Aura, they calm the flames down. What a great move from Kabuki.
We're looking at the items so far right here in this chaotic game. Next endurance rushed by a boy, so despite the fact that there is reduction, there's healing reduction. Remember, Yaoi can still deny it, but look at this play.
Rod under his own turret, he will flicker away. Again, 3-man gang, too much pressure. Where's the XP leader? Aura, they back off. No way that the backup might come.
13 kills, 6 minutes so far. We have 2 kills per minute this game in this super chaotic Aura versus Geekfam matchup. It's a road to playoffs, and audience prediction here is as close as ever, 51% to 49%. Let's talk a little bit about those items, Arashi, but also how the heck did Gogun win out of the red tree battle in the turtle?
This is it really shouldn't be the case at all, but you know, we always talk about Ruben's retribution, and right there, despite not having the setup, not having Yaoi making the pace, making the stunts happen to guarantee the steal, so they will still do so. But they want to try to go for a siege or a dive here.
Jump again, the siege under the turret. They get Gogun in place. Nona's welcome. Will be there, trying to take out the jungler. But the good engage coming in from Aura. The critical will destroy the blazing duet from Kadera. Will catch for one. The process Ray is there, but now it's Kabuki's time to roar. He gets Luke. He will try to run away. Like a bounce. It's not going to be enough as a Geekfam corral around Kabuki. The 3-for-1 trade so far not worth it for Aura.
Not at all. 3-4-1, and it's only Luke, technically utility playmaker for the team that he wants to enable the carries to do damage. Aura, they might have been too much that they could chew. They're playing the floor in fairness against the team who started it all with the floor in fairness. And Gogun again!
Shortcut, hitchhike, the backup is here, party! In Aura's jungle, Gogun again. Kicked off from his own backyard, red, or rather orange buff taken away. He has to deal with the scraps left.
And you can see that at the same time, on the bottom side, Chidera just constantly pushing, already at a 3-item power spike, by the way. So expect that teamfight presence to be even more disruptive. A boy himself already has the Ice Squeeze 1. So you can see that the usage of the spells from Geekfam is just perfect. They will not commit the big ultimates until Aura commits theirs first. And even if they don't use those big ultimates, they can still out-damage. They can still out-siege and out-hold Aura. So Geek doesn't have to do anything. They're playing reactive, even though that they are the ones aggressing. And they're forcing Aura to respond, and they're focusing everything they have right now in ensuring that Gogun does not get to play the game. 0-4, level 9 against level 12.
We said this earlier, the drafts look like they are opposite drafts. It looks like it's a Geek draft for Aura, and it looks like it's an Aura draft for Geek. And the way that they've been playing as well looks that way too, Beloy.
Stampede to the final slash, and they will not be able to kill Baloyski. Baloyski moves forward, again pushing Aura in their own base. They have to go even further back. So far, with Baloyski just making the plays, disrupting the players of Aura, it is proven to be pesky to be dealt with.
If these kips keeps on going, I don't know. Dragons can actually fly back to the top of the standings, trying to make it to playoffs. Another shortcut, another portal, another fight!
Shortcut galore, Gogun deleted. Kadera will be the executor towards that kill as they just usher their minions, usher the players of Geekfam towards the base.
Let's talk about that late game. Are Aura playing for that late game? And even if they are playing into that late game, can they even make it with a 9,000 goal lead for the Geeks?
It's looking too difficult, and considering that the fact that even in the siege situation, Geekfam have a massive advantage. This is a lead with the penetration boost, going immediately for damage without any mana regenerations items. I think a boy understands that it's about to go down. He knows it's going to be an all-out brawl, so he doesn't really need all the mana regeneration. He just has to have enough mana to actually do all the work in the middle of a fight. And now with the glowing one as well, the siege is going to be a lot more difficult for Aura to deal with. And to make things worse, they don't really have a lot of catch. The only big engaged moves that can guarantee a big team fight is a Fredgen going in all in, or a run making a big final slash happen.
Base check, Baloyski of course calls his friends! The final slash will knock Baloyski towards the backline, but a boy will get the kill towards Xiaomi.
upon instantly. Aura with the defense.
Will be able to hold down the line, but no, the Lord will march forward. Geekfam, they don't want to be trigger happy. They don't want to be too rushed in their decisions. The Basil's Wrath will try to clear out the minions, but it is not going to be enough as Geekfam able to get the last turret in the face.
Great siege for Geekfam, the opposite for Aura, a brawling comp. They can't withstand the siege from Geekfam. They have the front line, they have the back line, and they have a diving chip.
Good, pulled back. He is going to be safe in that realm, but the final slash from Arad. It is going to be there. Chadera runs away with the blazing duet, not connecting to anyone. Tona's welcome will lock Arad in place and kill him. Meanwhile, Yawi and Kabuki left to look at their dead teammates. Could this be the final push for Geekfam? But Aura Esports, I don't think they will let that happen, as they will try to push them away. And Geekfam, mission abort.
All base turrets down for Aura. They have lost everything right there, and they have no control whatsoever on how these fights go. Technically, that was one of the best scenarios, getting a full team final slash, but it doesn't even matter. Everyone's too tanky, everyone has damage. Now with the Rose Gold Meteor in the hands of Chadera as well as the Morala before, he is at a full inventory slot. If you discount, if you count the boots, he's at a full inventory slot with a lot of damage. But this is where it means that Aura can kind of try and catch up. But when it comes to damage output, you can see that the Claude in combination with the Yeet was way too much, and Ray just storms forward.
Ray too curious, but Valoisky again just initiating the fight. Daytona's welcome, locked in towards Arad again. The next member down, they're just evaporating. Aura Esports, wings clip. Where will they fly? Of course, towards their base as Geekfam. They'll try to look for the end, but yes, Skill is the sole guardian with Kabuki jumping in, locked down by Chadera. The crystal is down, and Geekfam